Our sustenance, we seek it from Allah. Now this individual, they worship their Shaykh, and the Shaykh in return, he is in need of them for his sustenance. The Shaykh in return, he is in need of his murid. A murid is a disciple, right? He is in need of them for his sustenance. The man don't have no job. The man don't have no business. But he is a billionaire. He had lands for free. And he has laborers for free. And he has the seeds for free. How can he be a millionaire? And all of that is what? Being given by the disciples. So in return, they will worship him. And on the other side, that they will what? They will feed him. They will be his servants. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. When will the people wake up? When will the people wake up? Naam, so كَذَلِكَ مَنْ عُبِدَ. Likewise, the one that is being worshipped, وَهُوَ رَاضٍ. And he is pleased. Pleased, well pleased at the fact that he is being worshipped. Inshallah, سنكتفي على هذا القدر. We stop with this, asking Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala to allow us to see his face يوم القيامة and to put barakah in our circles. May Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala allow every single one of us to take this call to our families, to take this call to our families, to warn them against shirk, to call them to the tawheed of Allah. May Allah ease our tongue that we bring forth the da'wah in our families. Ameen. As Abu Wais rahimahullah used to say, let the da'wah go forth. Don't stop it. Let the da'wah go forth. Don't stop it. So let the da'wah go forth and let us not stop it. Barakallahu feekum. Jazakumullahu khairan. Na'am. Alhamdulillah, one issue is this, Akhi, the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, he used to work. Right? And who is our best example? Alayhi salatu wasalam. He is the best example. He is our best example, barakallahu feekum. He has his sustenance, meaning he has his, alhamdulillah, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu anhu, the most knowledgeable one after the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, this ummah. كان غنيا. Uthman radiyallahu anhu, the best of the companions. They were not people that were poor. They were not. Abu Bakr was not poor. Umar was not. Uthman radiyallahu anhu was not. Barakallahu feekum. Right? They were not poor. So it is not, Abdurrahman ibn Auf, I mean, you name it. One of the companions when he came to Medina, as I heard Abu Ibrahim say that many times, from one of the students, walhamdulillah, that came from Medina, Salafi, walhamdulillah, came to his village. He said, Dalluni ila ish. What was the market? What was the souk name? The name of the souk that he mentioned. As Sarakunda souk. He said, show me Sarakunda souk. Meaning, show me where the marketplace is so I can go find my trade. So this is just to consume, and this could be also cheating the people. I could be also cheating the people. Because cheating the people also is that you are not teaching them what they need of hearing. This is the ishkal of the people. This is the situation of the people, but you kind of, brush it up and, shovel it under the rug. Just talk about other matters where people will be so happy. Oh, the class was nice. We were learning about hukumu. We were learning about the ruling of this issue or that issue. Let's say we were learning about the issues of breastfeeding. You got people that still believe in the soothsayer. You still people have belief of the Tijani. You want to talk about ar-rada'a? You want to talk about breastfeeding? While it is open that this individual, they have some type of involvement with shirk. I'm not saying they are mushrik. They have involvement with shirk. You're going to talk about the hukm of ar-rada'a? Of ar-rada'a? The ruling of suckling? Why are you going to talk about that which you know of them? That this is the main issue. that if anyone die upon that, they will not see the Jannah. So this is the situation that barakallahu fikum, the Muslims that we are upon. And alhamdulillah, in this chapter, in the chapter before, that it shows the importance that the Prophet ﷺ gave the matters of the Tawheed. In the Quran, as Ibn Qayyim mentioned, the whole of the Quran is the matters of what? Worship Allah alone and don't ascribe any partner with Him. Hatta the verse that we were studying, barakallahu fikum, the verse that we studied the other day that the Shaykh rahimahullah tabaraka wa ta'ala mentioned, فَمَنْ يَكْفُرُ بِالطَّاغُوتِ وَيُؤْمِنْ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدْ اسْتَمْسَكَ بِالْعُرْوَةِ الْوُثْقَى لَا انْفِصَامَ لَهَا إِلَى آخِرِ الْآيَةِ. That verse is what? The meaning of La ilaha illallah. So if any single verse in the Quran you take, or every single page of the Quran you flip, that you will find the meaning of La ilaha illallah being detailed in it. What that shows? The importance of emphasizing and concentrating tarkiz al-tawheed, concentrating in the matters of tawheed. And there is none of the scholars that you find from Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah except that they give the matters of the tawheed its due place, its proper place, its proper amount to alhamdulillah. We ask Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala to be pleased with all of us, and may Allah ta'ala not take our souls except that He is pleased with us. Wa sallallahu wa sallama ala Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. We're just going to take one or two. I will take inshallah what you call it, volunteers. نعم عبد الرحمن أحسن الله إليك حالك. لا فضل, it's a benefit. جزاك الله خيرا. أحسنت, very good, very good. نعم, that he is not a taghut, as the statement that we covered, which is وَمَنْ عُبِدَ وَهُوَ رَاضٍ, whomsoever is worshipped and is not pleased. So that's the reason why, as he mentioned, Hafidhahullah, we cannot call Isa a taghut, because he didn't call them to that and he is not pleased with it. Naam, Abu Bakr. Barakallah fikum, very good point. If a person want to get married, Barakallah fik Abu, that's nice, I like that one. When you go home, read that to your mom, okay? And sit your dad down and read it to him, okay? You know, one time, this kid, may Allah have make it easy upon him, Hamza, he was one of the boys, Gakko boys. I tell him, alhamdulillah, listen, this deen, it doesn't matter who say what. Anybody tell you anything about the deen, they have to give you a proof. So he said that we were riding with my mom, and then my mom say one thing, ask her, Mom, what's your proof? He said the mom put the what you call it, the phone charger. He said, this is my proof right here. Now Abdullah. La yu'bad. Al-abd la yu'bad. A servant is not to be worshipped. Ustaz? Sambala. عندك شيء؟ The taghut is anyone that went beyond the limits, whether it is being worshipped, the limits set by Allah, whether it's being worshipped or he's being followed or obeyed. Abdullah. هذا هو المستحق للعباد, the one that made the sky as a canopy, the earth as a flat, as a bed. And then he sent the rain down from the sky and pulled out the vegetation from the ground. He is the only one deserving to be worshipped. Naam. The ibadah is not just restricted to the salah. Ibadah is not just restricted to the salah. Ibadah is not just restricted to the salah. Mustafa. We should not go beyond the limits set by Allah Ta'ala. كحب الله أحسن الله إليك ومن الناس, from the people, Man yattakhidhu min duni Allahi andadan. Those who take rivals besides Allah. And this is a proof, barakallah, jazakallahu khairan, to show that the action, the ibadah, is not just what is outwardly. Because al-hubb, love, is in the heart. Alaysa kadhalik? So those who they love Allah, the same way they love the rivals that they set for Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. This is disbelief. Because this is the hubbul ibadah, that they love Allah in this way and they love the same way other than Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. هذا كفر. هذا شرك والعياذ بالله. So as he mentioned, that the worship is not to be restricted with what? Only the issues of the salah. But even loving, as our brother mentioned in the verse, it is also to show that you have the actions that are inwardly or outwardly from the matters of the ibadah. You might ask my grandmother, what is worship? I say salah. Like this individual, he say, I never seen nobody commit shirk. I've been traveling all over the world. You know what he called shirk? He said, I never seen somebody prostrating or bowing to a statue. For him, prostrating to a statue is that's the only shirk. So, akhi, you don't gotta go take an airplane, a round trip ticket all the way to China and come back to see, or anywhere else to see somebody committing shirk. Look at yourself. Just touch your waist or your arms. If you find any talisman in it, that is the beginning of shirk right there. We ask Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala to aid us all and guide us to that which He is pleased and happy with. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa jazakumullahu khairan ala istima'ikum. Akhi, what happened? To go.